You know, you'll search long and hard to find a more unique entry for this year's ArtPrize.
It was created by a brother and sister after the death of their father reunited them.
It's one of the artists that we featured on 24 Hour News 8 as the pair talked with reporter Steve Kelso.
I'm happy, yes.
Paul Jaw is 48. He was born with Down syndrome. His vision is poor and his body weak, but Paul has found something most of us search a lifetime for.
That's what counts, yeah.
Innocent, warm, caring, and above all, happy.
He's a good cat of mine.
But Paul's passion, his life's work, is in these cards.
I like music. I know all the words of the song.
For the last 2 decades, Paul has written word for word the lyrics of his favorite song on index cards. Thousands and thousands of these cards.
Sometimes the snow comes down in June.
After the death of Paul's father last October, he began living with his sister Monique. It took the love that only a sister has to see what could become of these cards, and she set about her plans.
Come on, Paul. There you go.
Today, Paul got to see for the first time what the two of them had created.
Look over here. Is that your stuff?
Yes.
Is that all yours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Together, they have achieved what may be art's loftiest goal, to speak to the human condition. Driven, like all great art, from the loftiest of places, the human heart.
I express myself to see the world.
I think it's pretty much overwhelming, or we want to get a little bit of shock in there, and you know, it's kind of awe-inspiring. There's so much that it's hard for the brain to grasp that Paul could sit there and do all of this.
The display is framed with Paul's photo and drawings that depict his life, and scattered below all of those cards. The songs Paul chose to put in his own style of record speak loudly about the man himself. The Eagles' Take It to the Limit and the Turtles' Happy Together. James Taylor's You've Got a Friend. It took John Lennon to imagine all of the people living life in peace, but it took Paul Jaw and his sister to somehow put it in this perspective.
Paul's work should not be ignored. It should be celebrated, and it should be shown to the world.
Well, you got that right.
That is so cool. You know, it just goes to show the scope of the talent that's here.
Oh, yeah.
And meaningful. You know, last week we had the opportunity to talk to 2 artists doing ArtPrize entries from Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
And so, you know, art is everything.
And it's how it is inspired by so many different things and people and experiences. It is really fantastic.
There's Skill Children this year with entries in ArtPrize, and there are people that have done it that sell in galleries across the world. And so that's what's so exciting about it. The piece that you just saw is located in the Fifth Third Bank building, by the way.
Monique and Paul say they don't intend on winning, but they really want to raise awareness about Down syndrome, and that's one of the reasons we really wanted to run this piece, to highlight what they have done. And I told you, Rachel, the first time I saw it, I actually had to go back and watch it again. I had it on DVR, and I had tears streaming down my face because I was just so moved by the love story between this brother and sister, and their and her willingness especially to take this great lifetime of work and share it with the world in honor of their father. Just amazing. We love being down here in downtown Grand Rapids. You know, we have really run the gamut between all kinds of weather conditions. Even within the last half hour, everything from a downpour to now, I swear to you, the sun is actually starting to shine just a little bit.
You just mentioned highlight, and it really is, you know, you can see it right there. There's a little glow downtown Grand Rapids. The rain has stopped. Who knows if it'll be a short window or not. But, of course, a lot of our ArtPrize visitors are outside our studio here. A lot of kids today. And a lot of people starting to fill up Rosa Park Circle because we're nearing lunchtime here.
Rain or shine, they're going to be here every day. We want you to come down and visit us, too.
Yeah, much more 8 West to come. Stay with us.
That's West.